I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I went through nursing school there in one of the initial 3-year programs that were set up for the Second World War nurses. And I worked for 9 months at Memorial Sloan Kettering in New York City. And there the pain was horrendous. So I came out of there saying I would never take care of another cancer patient. And lo and behold, what did I end up majoring in was oncology nursing. And when I was offered a position at Fred Hutchinson to work with the pain and toxicity program, I jumped at it. And we found out that the patients who controlled their own pain ended up using 1/3 less morphine than those who had the nurses control their pain.
You know, as I was speaking to Judy, what I thought was most remarkable is that I felt like I was standing on the shoulders of giants. Judy's work and her work with her colleagues, it really laid the foundation for a lot of what we're doing now. So, and I don't mean that in terms of research, what I mean that in terms of is the actual clinical care we're providing. You know, we're taking those things that she was doing as research in the 80s and we're now applying them as clinical care. So day in and day out, we're taking care of sarcoma, and we see more sarcoma than anyone else in the region. This allows us to bring the best evidence and the most expertise to the care of our patients.
I felt after working at Fred Hutch and the support they had given us as oncology nurses that it would be a very good idea to provide them with extra resources so they can continue the scientific work they were doing and were so good at.
We've spent in cancer quite a lot of time and energy looking for better treatments, and that's absolutely appropriate. But we also want to ensure that people have the highest quality of life and the best symptom management that they can throughout this period. So in order to do that, we really need financial support to get those pilot studies off the ground, to get those early startup studies that allow us to go on to do the bigger studies that generate interventions that are evidence-based and that really do lead to better care.
Although I was an employee, anybody can contribute. I met with the planned giving staff and decided to give a charitable gift annuity, which would provide me with some income every year and benefit the Hutch.